One of the things I want to talk to you guys today about on this show is starting over, having the courage to start over in your life when you think that things are not going your way. And I think, for me, what I've learned is life is about starts, stops. But are there really any stops in life? I think for me, there are always new beginnings. And I think I get caught up in my head with this idea that maybe I'm lazy. Maybe I'm not doing all the things I need to do in my life to have the best life. And instead, I want to change my perspective. I want you to change your perspective on this idea of, okay, maybe you haven't done all the things you want to do. I know I have not. I haven't done all the things I want to do. But more importantly, what am I doing now? What am I doing in this moment to push my life forward? And if that might mean taking a nap, it might mean resting, it might mean going to the gym. What am I doing today to make my life go forward? And I want to ask you the same question of what are you doing in your life to help you move your life forward? And I think we get caught up in putting value on it's bad, it's good, it's great, it's not so good, and the things that we're doing. And instead, maybe change your perspective into an idea of I'm doing all that I can do today to help my life. If that means resting, rest. If it means getting up, setting your goals, journaling, reading a book, watching some inspirational video, maybe getting your business plan together for your business, maybe setting your goals for the week. Whatever that might be, how it looks, it's not good or bad. It just is. And, life, as I've said in the past with previous podcasts, is this idea that life is a matter of speed bumps. It's just a speed bump in life that you're getting over to get to the other side. And instead of getting down and out, and it might be something specific, I'll say it about exercise. So many people think, well, if I'm doing X, Y, Z, that means I should be successful. I should be accomplishing all my goals and dreams because I did all the right steps. And I'm going to tell you right now, life doesn't work like that. I'm going to get some tea right now for a second. Hold on. Life is meant, there's some starts, some stops, there's speed bumps along the way. But can you look at it from the perspective it's a matter of setting your intention going forward and doing all that you can do? I think the universe works in such a crazy way that sometimes things we want to do, sometimes don't always work out that way. But I'm going to tell you something I just thought about today is dream big. Think of something amazing, something that you want to do in life. Maybe travel, maybe make a certain amount of money, maybe be as successful as you can with your life, with your career, with your job, with what you find your passion in. And when you do that, you're going to find out what? Maybe you don't reach that ultimate goal, but maybe you learn about yourself. And today, I'm going a little bit all over the place, and I want to just welcome you back. I haven't been on this podcast for a while, and for me, it's just where I'm at now, and I want to share information with you to kind of just check in where you are. As I said, maybe in the beginning of life was meant to learn, to keep going, to maybe get over those speed bumps, but more importantly, what lessons have you learned along the way of life? And too many times we get caught up in putting value, again, on it's good, it's bad, it's not good, I'm not trying hard enough, I'm successful, I'm at the top of my game. Those two different things can happen in a lifetime. We're at the top of our game, then you're at the bottom of the barrel, so to speak. But maybe in a way, can you find that kind of that zone of just, hey, I'm doing all that I can do, and think positive thoughts. I know for myself, again, right where I am in my life now, doing this podcast, doing this video for you has been something I've been thinking about for the last year. I didn't do anything the past year, seriously, about the podcast, about video or doing inspirational stuff. Of course, I did some, social media things where I had videos. I did stuff with inspirational stuff for a minute long, but nothing like this where I kind of went back to what I'm really passionate about that's getting a message out about. There's hope. Hope that you will have the most amazing life ahead of you. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from other people. I just thought of this, right? What you need to do is find your path, because life is not meant like ABC, you'll be successful. We all think that that's how we were brought up. We were brought up with this idea that you finish high school, you go to college, you maybe get your advanced degree, and then you do the job that you're supposed to do because you're passionate about it, and then you become successful, you make a whole bunch of money, you have that perfect relationship, you live somewhere that you are just so proud of. But sometimes life does not always work out that way. Life is a matter of turns and twists, and we find the best way to make it work. And, in the world that we live in now, I think it's important to notice that, we just do the best that we can with what we have. And my friends, that is enough. You are enough. You are worthy of having the most amazing life. And again, we go back to kind of my theme with this is we put value on it. We put value on it's good, it's bad. I'm not successful like XYZ person. I'm not where I want to be. But also you have to think about too, maybe life is meant to be in this, I'll say this. Life was meant to have you in a certain place right now in your life, because there's so much more out there that you have not discovered. And I think we get caught up again in this idea that we are now in a place where we are now staying where we are and we cannot move forward. We're actually stuck. Well, actually, that's not the case. Remember, life it might be a temporary. Where you're at, it's temporary. But where you're going tomorrow, it's limitless. So think big, my friends. Life was meant to be enjoyed, to be learned, to do amazing, amazing things. So listen, I want to just leave you with that. Have the best life. And if you're in a place like me right now where you're thinking like, what am I going to do? It's okay. Be patient. Have trust in the universe. And you know what? You will have the most amazing life. From here, it's where you go from here is up to you. And where I go from here is up to me. The universe, I'll say, I won't say for me, for you. The universe has a plan. God has a plan. Spirit guides, angels, whoever you may believe in, has a plan for you. So I want you to go out there today and really think about, hey, where I am now is not where I'm going to be forever. But think about where you want to be tomorrow and plan for that. Start moving that direction. And I can't wait to see you, hear from you soon. And I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.